Hey, what's up? I'm JL.
I'm Rayner, and this is the NRL Fantasy Flog.
Welcome back.
Yep, round 4. It's about to kick off.
Yeah, only a few hours away.
Yeah,
Till more carnage, probably.
plenty of
How
carnage.
did you fare after last week's disasters?
It was a disaster. Brought in Braden Burns, which
As did many, so.
cost me lots of points, and
Only if you trade it out like someone good, like.
RTS, yeah. So probably don't listen to anything I say from now on. So I got 747, I think.
Yeah.
Something around there. It wasn't great.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't great for many coaches. I was a little bit better. 809 or something. But,
I had Sevo sitting on my bench too, didn't play. He's 70.
well, I think a lot of people
Played him. A lot of people played him. People who played me in matchups definitely played him.
that's funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's lots to talk about.
Yep.
And how we're going to recover, I suppose, for this week.
Cool. What are you going to do first?
Yeah, I'll just quickly go through the apples and spuds because there's some really good players in there. So with the apples, the golden apples last week, everyone's favourite Englishman, Bateman, topped the apples last week with 89. Great effort, and certainly one to get in your team if you haven't already.
I reckon most people will have him pretty soon.
Pretty soon, yeah. But there's a lot of issues, so if you had, depends how many issues you got.
If you can afford it.
Yeah. DCE come in second. Merely, obviously.
Yeah. Tommy Turbo back. They looked like a different team.
Well, Turbo come in fifth, so yeah, with those two leading the way. Cam McInnes looks like he's got his 80 minutes with Whittabout now, so he's going to score well anyway.
Yep.
He got 87, and Teddy, he's the one I brought in last week actually.
He's come good.
So I thought last week against Para was the week he come good.
Well, he played on a dry surface with that wasn't the SCG.
Yeah. And Adam Reynolds coming sixth. He's going really well. Lots of 560 something kick meters and try assists and everything. Eastham Masters broke like 1,000 tackles. He got 73. Sivo, your mate, got 72. CNK, 71. So lots of guys that players had. Lots of players that guys had. Yeah. And Taukieho rounded out the 10. Surprise. Anyway, the Spuds. This is unprecedented, but 3 weeks in a row. It's a Saifeki.
How's it unprecedented? He'd be my tip for the start of the year to win it every week.
Well, the last year I know that was the Sharks backline started really poorly.
Yeah,
and
he'll get the ball this week with Dugan out. Dugan not playing centres, so Moylan out. They might actually pass in the ball.
Just don't go left at all. So he got just for those who are playing along at home.
That's right. He's on the left.
Yeah.
He won't get the ball at all.
No.
Yeah. Forget what I said.
The Spuds, you got to play minimum 30 minutes to be in the running for.
I don't think they care.
Everyone cares. So Vecchi got first.
That's why Duffy's not in there.
DWZ, he was up there again. He got second. He got the same amount of points, but he played less minutes. So
it's all wingers, mate.
Ikavalu, my mate that works at Erina, that used to work at Erina Shoe Shop, he got third. David Fusi Tua, bro, got fourth. Hampton, that's what we're talking about. He's had a good year last year anyway. He came in fifth.
He didn't. Yeah, doesn't worry.
Manly's non-existent 5'8", come in.
I know, it's like, how's a guy score less than 10 when everyone else in his team is getting like 2 tries, a couple of try assists each? It's like, go get the ball, mate.
Yeah, so he's doing what Elgie does best, nothing. Fare, he come in equal fifth as well. Kyle Turner come in eighth. Dylan Edwards, ninth. Real spud. I think he got like 6 errors or something. 6 errors.
Panthers is all shit at the moment.
I think he had the equal most amount of demerit points last week with 20. Yep. And Katoa, I say that's the Panthers Katoa.
No.
Didn't the Cronulla Katoa get a try? Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Who cares? They got the same name. They can get it wrong.
Anyway, that's the apples and spuds for round 3.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Let's get that.
Let's
get
move
moving.
on. All right, so do you want to just run through the games, or?
Oh, we can. Real quick.
Yeah. I'm doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. Paper. Here we go. Roosters Broncos tonight.
Yeah. Well, who I think is going to win, or what do I...
Is there any talking points? Obviously,
Hargreaves is out.
Oh, yeah, Hargreaves, yeah.
And,
friend.
Yeah. Gillett moves to the edge, too. So.
For the Bronx.
Yeah. No surprises there.
Do you reckon he's a sell or just hold and see how he goes on the edge?
I think you should have bought him anyway, but hang on to him for a while. You got a few weeks, yeah.
A few people have him on hold him, see how he goes on the edge.
And Stags getting the centre spot. Not a buy.
Although Roberts is out indefinitely now, so I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, but indefinite just means I don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah.
Roosters for mine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing to say about most of these games, to be
I
honest.
think Broncos is the Roosters' bogey team. So,
yeah, but
saying that, I'm going to go Broncos.
At the SCG too, so who knows?
Yeah, Broncos.
There'll be no tackle breaks. It'll all just be people falling over.
Warriors Titans.
Yep. Titans halves are coming back apparently,
Right.
and Kieran's out, so
Warriors
Harris DeVita gets a run.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you were running Kieran as one of your starters, or Kieran and Brown, you might have to grab Harris DeVita.
Yeah, if you're not, I think...
Just so you've got one that you can afford in the halves.
There's like a couple of... There's one other we might talk about a bit. Oh, no, it's in this game. The other one's... I feel dirty saying it.
I really have no idea who you're talking about.
Cartwright.
Bryce Cartwright?
Dual position half.
Nah. Don't run him in that halves. Because the thing is, even if he plays 80 minutes at the edge, he'll still miss fucking 15 tackles.
I think he missed 2 last week. He got 50 last week.
Yeah.
He's priced at pretty low. He's 330k. I can see him. Look, I think they've realised Ryan James has got to be in the pack. So
yeah,
I think you're right. I think you're right. He'll stay 80 minutes. I think he'll average 35, and I think he'll make 150k, 180k.
Probably, but I don't want him. So
yeah, it's up to you. I don't. But if you're going cheapies, it's him or CHT. Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to take a punt on CHT because he. I don't know.
Well, my thing is, it's just a straight swap from Kieran. If you could get rid of Kieran, it's just a straight swap because they're replacing each other. But yeah, who knows how long he'll be there.
I'd probably pick Cartwright over CHT, but I'm not with no confidence.
Yeah, whatever. Titans to win.
Yeah, I think the Titans are actually going to flog them.
I don't. I think Warriors will win.
Mitch Rain, absolute buy.
Not absolute. Like you probably will if you don't pick him up this week, probably next week. I think he's still cheap enough that you can wait a week.
Yeah, he's breaking.
He's going to score well enough to get in. It's just whether with all these other guys out, you can make it happen this week.
And it looks like he'll be there for a couple 2.5 months.
Yeah, so you get a good eight weeks at least.
If you got other issues, you probably.
And even with Brimson on the bench, you still play at least 60 minutes, and 60 minutes you'll still score and truly enough points.
I think you'll still get 45 to 50.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, Carl Lawton named for Warriors, but he'll only play there for a week or two until Isaac Luke or Roach is good.
Oh yeah, Roach is injured as well.
Yeah, just a calf. So.
Yep. Cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Does it go this way?
Yeah, it does. It's stupid.
Panthers Tigers. This is a good one. I'm looking forward to this game. Maybe a bit of tension.
I don't think there's tension. No one cares if Cleary left.
Packer cares. I heard he wanted to kill him. That's just, I don't know. They're Robbie Farah's words. Anyway, is Dylan Edwards a sell?
Yeah, if you did.
He's lost 100k.
If you had him already, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well, he's probably a straight swap for CHT. Not CHT.
CNK.
CNK.
All the other C's.
If you haven't got him.
Yeah, probably.
But, I don't know. Surely he'll come good. He's still getting tackle busts, but the Panthers aren't playing well, so that's the problem.
Well, there's plenty of guys that are way cheaper that are outscoring him.
Yeah.
Like Sivo.
Well, that's true.
So, you got to think why you're holding him.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's playing good at all, so.
Kikau's back. That's probably one to watch.
Yeah, Kikau.
With some interest.
keep an eye on him for a few weeks.
I heard Luke Garner's
going to play, yeah.
He's going to play?
Yeah, that's what I do.
So
I read the same Twitter.
That's actually not what I read. I read he's going to be named and they're going to wait till...
I hope he's going to play. So.
Okay. I hope he does.
That was a late mail.
Yeah, cool. Nothing else.
Yeah, I don't care. Panthers, I wouldn't worry about any of the Panthers until they start playing good.
I reckon this is the game that they're going to come back.
And Tigers were really poor last week though.
They just can't beat the
Got
Dogs.
a bit of a spray. I'm going to back the Tigers in. I think the Panthers are miserable.
Yeah, cool. Seagulls and Rabbits.
Yeah, Tommy Turbo looks good. So the Seagulls look good when he's there.
Well, they were playing a shit team.
And Sully's gone. Sully, what a surprise, got dropped for discipline reasons. So,
but they said
Elliott's back in.
Could be back next week.
Doubt it.
Who knows?
Depends on how they go.
I wouldn't rush out to buy Tommy Turbo just yet.
No, but I mean, you'll have him at the end of the year at some point. Yeah, he's still got probably Origin coming and dodgy hamstring, so you can wait a while for him.
He's the most expensive wing fullback now, so
keep an eye on him.
Yep, cool.
Rabbits. And
Corey Allen.
Yeah. GI may not play either. Yeah.
Is GI staying on the right centre and Gagai going on the left centre?
Yeah, that's what I think is happening. I don't know.
Because
well, like I said, I don't know if GI is going to play. They're talking about Gagan was training there because he had some dodgy Chinese or something. But who knows?
So Burns, obviously.
Braden Burns got injured. If you brought him in last week, feel your pain.
6 to 8 weeks or something like that?
Yeah, 4 to 6. 4 to 6. It's
okay.
Hamstring.
One of the Rabbits,
grade 2, I think.
One of my Rabbits mates, I've got a few of them with the inside mail, said only 2 weeks, but I don't believe him.
No, they won't rush him back from a hamstring anyway, so I'd say 4 weeks.
Sell?
No, you can hold him if you've got other players to play those positions.
That's the thing.
Not necessarily a sell. Depends on your team, but if you need the cash or you need to fill that spot in the wing fullback,
I think I'm gonna play obviously Ravalawa just in the meantime, but my thought is I'm not gonna, because I've already got CNK sort of the middle, unless I go right to the top like an RTS or
RTS isn't at the top.
No, I didn't mean to say
Teddy,
him first.
Teddy and Turbo.
Teddy and Turbo.
Stop rubbing it in.
Or even Ponga in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, Ponga playing at fullback
again. We'll talk about him soon. So I don't really want any of the bottom bloke. I've already got one on the bench, so I'll just play Ravalawa.
And George Burgess is back in too for Rabbits.
Nice, he'll be back out next week.
Old fumbles.
You go on the Rabbits.
I'm going to tip Manly at Lotto Land with Turbo and on a Saturday Arvo.
We picked 4 different teams.
My tips have been awful this year, so it's probably a good thing for you.
Cowboys Raiders.
Jake Clifford did nothing.
But they sort of looked a little bit better, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if they did it.
Morgan proved that he's not dead yet.
Yeah, well, I sold him actually. So.
I think the big one out of the Cowboys was Maguire and McLean.
Yeah.
Doing all the work. We knew they would.
McLean got a try as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. That helped his score out. But they basically took up the slack from Tamalolo. So
Jordan Kahu a sell, if you haven't already. Or if you haven't, it depends if you've got problems.
It's not an urgent sell, but he's not going to be a keeper and he's not really going to make much money.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make any more money.
Just whenever you can,
yep.
Shift him to someone else.
And the Raiders, obviously, CNK's a buy if you haven't already.
Yeah.
He'll probably, because a lot of people have wing fullback issues, and like I said, he's
kind of. Now that he's put some tries on too, so his
break even's pretty low now.
Yeah, his break even's even lower. He's going to shoot up in value.
And John Bateman, the other one, those who haven't got him.
And also I noticed that the backup sort of fullback that the Raiders have in reserves. Can't remember his name.
Abby or
Abby. He's out injured now too, so CNK's position is even more secure. I think he's played well enough that he's secured his spot anyway. So
he has, but the other problem is Whiten hasn't played that well, so I don't know if they're going to persist with him at 5/8 or whatever.
Well, he's out injured, so
good call, mate.
Yeah. And I think they're not missing him. I think he might find himself just
Porkies. Back out the front of a nightclub.
Down at Centrelink, mate. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about them.
Alright. Probably going the Raiders.
Yeah, go the Raiders for sure.
Okay. Is that the next game?
Yep.
Eels and Sharks.
Bronson Cherry. That's what everyone's talking about. They've been talking about it all season, all pre-season.
So the same kind of hammy issue for
Moylan, 4 to 6
Yeah. So a month worth of play. Probably just some decent money there for Cherry. He's playing on the right side, so that's the good side, outside Johnson and Nakora.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like, if you got, like, the Kahu to get rid of, and, like, it's pretty... Oh, is he just a centre?
He's just a centre, that's the problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So
if you can fit him on your bench, though, I mean...
Yeah. I don't know if he's as urgent as...
No, he's not. But I think he'll be a solid rookie. He'll make... okay money. I don't think he'll be put up huge scores. I think he'll do a 30 average, but that's enough for rookies. Like, I think he's been overhyped pre-season and stuff.
Yep.
Because like, he's good running the ball, but I mean, wait to see how his defense looks after a game in first grade, and whether he actually gets the ball as well. Depending on that, because they don't have Moylan joining the attack, so then Dugan's going to be running around from fullback, and
he likes to hold on.
Who knows what's going to happen with how their attack's going to work out.
Yeah, that's right.
So don't celebrate just yet. Wait until he actually does something. But I mean, you could do worse, and especially with all these guys out. I mean, you got to pick up some rookie somewhere.
For the Eels, I know people are talking about getting rid of Marnie and Lane.
Yeah,
they had a pretty ordinary week last week, mid-30s.
Yeah, you could hold Marnie.
His break game's still 30.
And he's a hooker, so he's going to be in a busy position. There's no backup hooker named, although McIlrick might come in late.
Yeah, but Terapo's filled in there before. So
yeah,
I don't think he's going to play 80.
I think Marnie's looking at a 40 average. I think that's all you're going to get out of him. So hold him until, I don't know how his value is.
Around that 60-minute mark, he starts dropping off tackles, so that's when I don't think he's going to play anymore.
But if you do want to get off Marnie, you can go straight to Mitch Rain easily. He's a better looking prospect in hooker. So
Lane's break-even's going up now.
It's 46.
Yeah, it's sort of where he'll probably
land. Crappy weekend. I think Sean Lane was a bit overrated. He hasn't really scored tries, which he used to do a lot. Yep. And he really needs it for his value, so I'd get rid of him.
I'm going to hold them both for one more week. They're on my chopping board, but one more week. Tipping the Sharks?
Tipping the Sharks.
Storm and Dogs.
Dogs look good, But Kieran Foran's out for like half the season now, so...
That's why they look good.
Jack Coggar's in there, and... I think, I think the Bulldogs are still a bad team.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's changed.
That's right.
They just had a good week.
Reece Martin put up an okay
Reece Martin
score.
plays solid, mate. They look better because they had him in the middle. He just keeps getting involved.
Yep.
And
they actually
Meany at fullback looked good.
Yeah. Didn't look too bad.
Not fantasy wise, I don't know. It's going to be any great value. Anyway.
Wouldn't be buying anyone there.
Ockenbaugh was solid. Again, if you need a rookie.
He ran for over 200, didn't he?
Yeah, he ran over 200 metres. So he scored just up to 30.
Yeah. Missed a heap of tackles.
If he can get over the line and get a try, it'd be all right. Otherwise, he's just going to be a slow earner.
Yeah.
But he does bring the ball back a lot, so he'll get the metres.
Yeah. And for it's business as usual. For
Storm, no injuries, no worries.
Finucane topped their scoring last week.
Changes. Stimson's still playing reserves.
Yeah.
Named in reserves. So
I don't think there's any need to rush him back.
No, they're winning. There's no injuries. I don't think they're going to change anything. So he'll miss out again.
Going the Storm.
Yeah, Storm for sure.
Knights and Dragons, the last game of the round.
Ponga at fullback is probably the big thing.
The experiment is over, thankfully.
For now, until they change their mind.
People are talking about bringing Ponga in this week. I think he's got
I'd wait. Yeah, let him put up some scores first, and then bring him in. And we've got time.
Watson there,
again, he's another one to play Origin too.
So we're not even sure what's going to happen with Watson when he comes back. He's going to go straight to 5'8" for who knows?
Although Mason Lino's a decent half.
Yeah.
So he'll do a good job.
And for the Dragons, they got Dufty.
Yeah, Widdop's out for most of the season.
Yeah, they reckon he'll still play again this year, but
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's a Dufty fullback.
Yep. Hostin Laurie still kind of holds. Yeah, may as well.
People are getting excited about Lomax getting named on them. I don't see him even getting much minutes at all. He won't be a late change, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
So I think I'm really off everyone for the Dragons. There's not much happening there.
So I'm going to go the Dragons.
Yeah, well, actually, Tyson Frizzell might be a late in too.
Hey, he's named 18th man.
Yeah.
He started training, but...
But it depends on how he handles contact.
Yeah, I don't think it's a contact.
Yeah, so keep an eye on. But they play real late, though, so the last game of the round.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll tip the Knights. I hate the Dragons. I don't think they're any good.
Cool. Be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so have a look at the matchups, and then we'll look at our trades and stuff like that.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I lost.
You got one win against the one we thought you might not win. So you beat Run and Gun.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
In League 1, and then a couple of losses in the other leagues. I had 2 wins and a loss. I lost in League 3 again. That's my baby league. Against the Musselbrook Magpies. Well done.
Some solid scores coming from that league too.
Yeah, definitely League 3 at the moment. But the top 3 scores for the round, so third was the Massive. Got 868 from League 3.
Yeah.
Second place was Animals Are Great from League 2, 885. And the number 1 was 910 from League 1. That was Michael Dempsey. Dempsey's Dingbats. Well done.
Putting up a massive score.
910.
Dream about a score like that.
That was bloody, because that was a tough round. That was a very tough round. So
yeah.
Don't know if you avoided all the carnage or just had some really good scores to back it up. Anyway, this week you've got Birkdale Beauties in League 3. You got CK in League 2 and Renegade Goddess in League 1.
I'm not confident about any games at the moment, so...
Well, I don't think anyone is, because we've got so much to fix up, so that's the thing. It just depends what you match up and who's got to fix up the most.
Yeah, I suppose, whether you're missing halves and stuff.
Yeah, so I've got Massive Legend in League 1, I've got Run and Gun in League 2, and Renegade Analytics in League 3.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one. I'll follow him closely. He had a really good season last year, so good luck to everyone this week. Yep. Trades, this is what everyone's come for.
Yeah, obviously I've got Braden Burns, who I brought in my wing, so I'm going to have to get rid of him because I need another scorer back there. Otherwise, I'd have to play Sivo and Ravalawa or Kahu. I know, there's just... Like, it's terrible. They can score well, but I don't feel confident about them.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to play Sivo anyway.
You're going to have to play one of them.
Yeah.
Trade.
Play one of them. I mean, I could trade out Kahu and hold Burns for... But then I've got a lot of red dots, so...
Yeah. So you got 4 red dots at the moment?
Yeah, I do. I had Kieran and Brown as well, but I'm going to hold both of those just because...
There's no urgency.
There's not much value in them yet either, and I really want to... I need to get Bateman in, so I'm going to lay into Bateman.
Yep. And who's your other one? Did you say...
Oh, I'll probably CNK in at the backs.
For Burns?
Yeah, for Burns or...
Yep.
Or Kahu, if I can make it happen.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want Mitch Rain, but I can't really do 3 trades at once.
Yeah.
So I'll hold it back a week for him.
Everyone needed a few more trades this week.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 red dots with Kieran, Brown and Burns. I didn't really need to play Burns. I didn't really need to play Kieran or Brown anyway, so it's not mass because I've got 2 gun halves anyway, so that's kind of lucky. I'll play Ravalawa for Burns, so no urgency in any trading for me, but I will, because I do want Rain. And I do want Bateman, and I do want Cherry. So I'm not.
Yeah, well, see, there's guys there. It's just been hard to fit them in.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll definitely get Rain this week. I don't know if I'm going to trade Bateman in because I haven't traded another decent scorer out, like Lane.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It costs a lot now,
so I might see if I can get Burns out and someone else out for Rain and Cherry. So I've still got another scorer as well.
Yeah, that's all right.
But I'm not sure yet. I don't have no
Depends on if there's late changes as well or what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. But it's one of those weeks where nobody knows if they're going to do the right trade or not. So So don't stress too much.
I mean, there's a lot of guys you could still bring in, like Cherry. Obviously, Rain's fairly cheap. Even Ockenbaugh if you wanted a winger. Corey Allen. I mean, but you got options. Like
I don't know if any trade's the wrong trade, especially with injuries just popping up and people getting dropped. No one knows. So.
Bryce Cartwright's the wrong trade.
I'm not even sure. Hey, I still think he's, like, as much as it pains me to say, not a bad option if you're struggling in the halves. I'd still pick him over CHD.
Yeah, I don't know. I doubt it.
Anyway. All right. That's it.
Yeah, that's it for this week.
I don't know if we've helped anyone.
No, probably not.
Probably not. Good luck, though.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next week.